Hi, Pisces. This is going to be your reading from October 13th through the 19th. It's good for the sun, rising moon, or Venus sign of Pisces. Keep in mind, as always, this is the general message. It's not going to resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, try watching readings for your rising moon or Venus sign on this channel. You could find messages there instead this week. I will probably do an extended reading with deeper clarifications and messages. If you feel as though you need the extended reading, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website to schedule is also in the description below. If you're new to my channel, welcome, Pisces. I love reading for your sign. I love that Neptunian energy. So, Pisces, I think it's going to be a complicated week for you guys based on all the oracle cards I have here put together. What's come out of the tea leaf oracle, these are just omen messages of things that might happen in the next 7 days. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. Flowers, happiness. Mountain, major challenges to overcome. Fire, strong emotion. Passionate love or hate. And dog, close up. This is a good card. Pleasure with a close friend. So I think I think what's going on here is that you want reward for merit. You want to be recognized for something, either in a relationship or possibly at work. You do want happiness, but there is going to be some major challenges that need to be overcome to get to this recognition and to get this happiness. I think you will feel strong emotions between a person this week. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. 1 minute you love them, 1 minute you hate them. But there will be pleasure with a close friend. You could have a conversation that's very productive this week with someone that you really care about. What's come out of the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle deck for you? Complicated, choices, reminder, don't forget, and message. Interesting. So I think things are complicated this week. I think a relationship is complex and complicated for you. And I notice this angel is looking over at this symbol and at this door. You have a choice. Some choices will lead to something more positive. Some might lead to something more negative. You're examining your shadow and your light side. The complications in a relationship or in your life right now are leading you to examine your choices. Reminder comes out, don't forget. This is a warning. It's an omen. It's like, don't forget the past. Don't forget what happened before. Turn all the lessons from the past into knowledge and turn that knowledge into wisdom so that you don't repeat past cycles. There may be a person in your life that constantly reminds you of stuff from the past. You need a little reminder about what happened previously when this card comes out. And message, you may receive a message that you've been expecting this week, or you might want to send a message to someone. You're waiting for a sign. You're waiting for a sign. Whatever sign you're waiting for, it might help you to remember what happened in the past. It might help you with your choices just a little bit more. What advice your angels have for you on how to deal with this week is, I think that you guys are not opening up to someone, to be perfectly honest, or you are isolating yourself to some degree. Surrender to receiving support and love. Surrender to the magic of who you are, and surrender your fear of intimacy. Also at the bottom of the deck, surrender to the idea that you can fix someone. Allow love and support of others in. Don't push them away rather than trying to handle everything all by yourself. This can take pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. You might be feeling like you have to do it all alone. You won't open up and tell your friends and loved ones how you're really feeling. This dog card might be someone checking on you, saying, hey, you're okay. Take their love and support. Surrender to the magic of who you are is about realizing that you are a unique and special person. Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. You might be thinking this week or in a relationship, I'm not important. I'm not special. What catalyst for change can I bring? You're you. That's what's important. Be your true self. You might have a hard time feeling like you're special. You are not mundane. You are my magical, beautiful Pisces. Absolutely. And surrender your fear of intimacy. You're ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. And I do notice that the challenge for you this week is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you might be kind of feeling cold and closed off with someone, or someone might be that way with you. Also surrender to the idea that you can fix someone, cross watchers in particular as well. If Pisces is closing off to you, because I know I have cross watchers here and I'm happy to read for everybody, it's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. You can only heal yourself, others can only heal themselves. Don't micromanage, don't try to fix another person. You're not a psychiatrist, you're their friend or you're their loved one. They have to fix themselves. So, the center of everything this week is judgment. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra. It's judgment day. You're at a real crossroads. You don't want to ignore the inner calling. You want to make a major choice in your life that will lead you to a feeling of ascension. This is where we truly know our true selves in a situation and we pass our judgment. But the challenge is this Queen of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, but not necessarily. That could be you. That could just be a person that's challenging for you this week. The Queen of Swords comes in reverse when we ourselves or someone else around us is kind of mean and cold-hearted and bitchy and off with your head. It's when someone is easily influenced by their emotions, when they really need to have unbiased judgment and be independent and directly communicate. So you could be struggling with direct communication. The Queen of Swords also is a solution to something. This could just be a situation where there's not good boundaries. It's stressing you out. It's making you angry, or this person could be this way with you. Yeah. Let's see what's going on a little bit further. Spirit, show me Pisces, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus of Pisces. Whoa. The star, the energy of Aquarius. You really are hopeful. You want a renewal. You want healing. You want a personal freedom from within. You have hope. You have faith. You're thinking about your dreams. You're wishing on a star. You could be at a distance from a person that you're thinking about right now. You go out outside at night and think, what are my hopes and wishes? What do I really want for my life? You definitely want a feeling of renewal. I definitely don't think you want to feel like you're in a complicated relationship or situation with a lot of choices. You're hopeful for something here. Show me the energy of the person you're connected to. How do they see themselves? They are the High Priestess. You could be dealing with another Pisces, Libra, or Cancer. This person is quiet and passive and elusive. They're curious about you. They think about you, but they won't open up to you. How do you feel about this person? What are Pisces' feelings right now? The Three of Swords. Well, you've been brokenhearted. This has been hurt. You've been hurt. There could have been a triangulation. You could have been sick. COVID could have gotten in the way. Sometimes the Three of Swords is communicable disease. You're hurt. How else are you feeling? Ten of Swords in reverse. Wow. I think you're avoiding further pain. I think you're worried about an inevitable painful ending. I think you don't want any more crisis or loss. For some of you, this is a major health issue. It could be a heart issue. You have to make major changes in order to heal from this. It's not necessarily health. I always get health messages with the water signs. I don't know why, I just do. You're very much trying to heal from heartbreak. This person might be being aloof with you. This person might go off and chase some pretty young girl, but not necessarily. This person could be aloof with you, or they're just trying to be calm and passive. They're not going to show you their feelings. How does this person truly feel about Pisces? The Moon in reverse. Well, they're really into you. They're feeling your energy, or they could also be a Pisces. This person has been very emotional about you. They have a lot of repressed emotions that are now bubbling to the surface. Things that they were hiding from you, hiding from themselves, or that they thought you were hiding from them are coming to light slowly now. This person is facing their emotions with a lot of uncertainty. They're trying to come out of that shadowy moon energy, but it's hard for them. Nine of Wands, but they're not letting go. They're still in the fight. They may appear guarded with you, but this is a test of faith and spiritual strength. This person's guarded and walled off. They have boundaries set in place with you, but they're not giving up emotionally. They're hanging in there. I think that they're confused. They're listening to their intuition about you. What action will Pisces take towards this person? They might be guarded to some degree. Eight of Pentacles, you're trying to focus on work. You could work with this person, but you're trying to make progress here. Ten of Cups in reverse. If you're married, family, or you have family life, home life, this is struggling for you. There just could be trouble in paradise at home with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Some of you have divorced recently and you're just burying your nose in work. If you haven't divorced, I think you're heartbroken. You don't want any more pain. I think you do want to work on this. You want to focus on work as well. Practice makes perfect here with the Eight of Pentacles. You could work a lot. You might work a lot and focus a lot on work because your home life isn't going well. What action is this person going to take towards Pisces? The Hermit, they're withdrawn from you. Virgo here. The Hermit and the High Priestess are the esoteric, like brother and sister of the zodiac. This person is withdrawn. They search their soul about you. They need time. They definitely need time alone to figure out how they feel about everything. What other actions is this person going to take towards Pisces? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person feels as though the relationship is somewhat one-sided. They are not going to balance out the scales with you at this time. I think that they need to search their soul and think about it this week. This person might also be having financial problems, unpaid debts. This person sometimes might be generous to a fault, thinking that they're going to get something in return. They might keep score about what you guys give to one another, but they're not going to pour. They might not be able to contribute financially. This person might live at home with an older father. They might be older. They might have health issues. They might walk with a cane. Or they are with a person like that. How does this person really, well, what's the final outcome between Pisces, for Pisces this week? The Page of Swords. I think you're going to you're going to communicate with each other. The pages, or this could be a child involved showing up here. That's a central focus. This child could be an air sign, but not necessarily Pisces. I think that there's a curiosity between the two of you. I think you're defensive until you know more. He's like, I'm listening. I'm thinking of a new way to communicate with you. I'm anxious to discover more, but I won't be signing any contract with you until I read all 500 pages. This is like a Gemini energy. Someone is very curious about the other person as well, or a little apprehensive about exploring this further. Watch for gossip and hearsay with the page. When the Page of Swords comes out, make sure you get any information directly from the horse's mouth. How does this person really truly feel about Pisces? Eight of Swords. Well, they feel really stuck in their head. I don't know what's going on between you and this person, but they have a lot of racing negative thoughts. They feel like they're in a situation that they're very uncomfortable with. It's like an emotionally karmic feeling. They feel like they're trapped in something. They also see themselves as the victim. There's something that they're not seeing, that they can't see because they overthink it. The King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be them. This could be a person they're attached to. This person's feeling very stubborn. This person might feel like they might not be very grounded. They themselves might not have had the best dad, and I don't know why I'm hearing that, but that's not going to be true for all of you. This person might be going through a divorce. This person might be having money issues. They might be feeling like they're not getting enough support, or they can't be supportive of you at this time. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but not necessarily. How do you really truly, or they don't, if they are married, if this is a feminine, you might work with her and she might really distract you at work. And she's elusive and mysterious. And she may come to you and say she's unhappy with her husband. I just heard that. That's not true for everybody, of course. That's a very specific message. How does Pisces really feel? What does Pisces really want? King of Swords. Got two kings on the table here. You're feeling very detached. This is that you need to open up and receive support and love and know that you're special. You might be afraid of intimacy. You might be saying, don't fix me. That could be for the cross watcher, like, don't fix me. Or you're focused on an air sign right now. you could feel like this person's cold and detached with you, or you're feeling, I got a king and queen of swords here. So two well-matched people. You could both be air signs. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra. But I think that you guys feel like you can't communicate really well. I think that you want the upper hand and you want the truth. And I think that this has hurt you and you've kind of gone cold. How else does Pisces feel? Or you're just focused on an air sign. Oh, are you guys married? Is this your family? You might, Pisces, you might feel like you're very loving and nurturing and giving to this person. And yeah, they're here and they're not necessarily lying to you. But the King of Swords usually wants, it represents authority and also wants to be the one to define the truth. And he has very high standards. Sometimes he's a bachelor. Sometimes he's very detached. What will happen further, Spirit? Strength. Could be dealing with a Leo. You could be curious about that, Leo. You're going to be very strong. You're going to face this with strength of character. Right now, you're not having a lot of breakthroughs. Your judgment's kind of clouded. You are rethinking things. Queen of Wands. You got a fiery Leo in your midst. This could also be a person that tempts you that you turn away from, or Pisces, you're trying to be very strong and claim some independence and passion for yourself. But I get the feeling this Queen of Wands might be another person that you're turning away from. I don't have the devil here, but this person could be a passionate temptation. This could also be the good friend that you talk to as well. It's a very inspiring, passionate person. Some of you are thinking about pursuing your dreams, like being an entrepreneur and being a boss, and your spouse or your person is kind of turning their nose away, like, that's what, why would you do that kind of thing? That hurts you. It could be about a career thing. Here's with the King of Cups, here's Scorpio energy. Did something end with a Scorpio that was a passionate friend? Or a Cancerian, maybe? Cancer, Leo cusp. It's going in circles. Someone's feeling like they don't know their own self-worth. You want a passionate new beginning, but you're suppressing love, avoiding any major blowouts, worried about financial issues, I bet. Someone's turning away from emotions and being very defensive. There are definitely obstacles and challenges. You could have known each other forever. You could have a deep soul bond. Kids could be involved. An ending is coming, but that's not bad. It's an ascension. Yeah. I'm definitely going to do an extended because I want to know what this person's all in their head about. And I want to know why this Queen of Swords is here. I want to get to the bottom of what the struggle is about with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. And I also want to know why this Queen of Swords is in reverse. Here's the challenge. This can be fixed. This is why tarot readers add what a challenge or a problem is. That's not the central focus, okay? This is the challenge or the problem. And that's why we give you the advice reading. That's why I let those cards fly out for you. They don't peek out. They fly out of my deck. This will help. Think of a better way to communicate with one another. And if someone's being bitchy or cold-hearted with you and you have to deal with them, if this is a family member or a spouse, either you or this person needs to be a little bit more clear-minded and be direct with communication and have good boundaries. The King and Queen of Swords can be a good match with one another, but there's not a lot of emotion being shown here. It can be somewhat of a mechanical relationship. I see you guys trying, though. And I get the feeling that this is either you, Pisces, trying to be strong and claim some independence and have self-worth and be really passionate and fiery. This could have to do with a career or business venture, or just claiming some independence for yourself. Or this might be a person that you're trying to cut off and turn your back to. I didn't get a Three of Cups, but I will clarify her as well. Like, this situation takes strength. And it only comes when it's called for. This could also be a person that's very persuasive, but this is about being compassionate usually. She does look a little cold shoulder here. So I am going to do an extended. I'm going to use different oracle cards just to see what's going on a deeper level for you, Pisces, and for your person, and we'll clarify some of this stuff. Spend time with the close friends. Definitely open up to the support of people that you trust, because I feel like you guys are clammed up. And I honestly think you feel like someone's trying to fix you, but you might be trying to fix someone else as well. You might be so hopeful that the more I nurture them and give to them, he's going to turn around and be a king of cups. Accept this person for who they are, okay? Yeah. All right, Pisces, that's your reading for this week. Again, the link to the extended's at the top of the description below if you feel like you need it. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Pisces. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.